All right, guys, so again, and I can't emphasize this enough, any attack from a standing front head is high risk, but there are circumstances in which we need to take advantage of high risk moves, whether that be times running out or you want to create a really cool highlight reel in competition, right? But let's look at the using a Kosoto hook to secure the back. So we've got the front head here. What I really want to do is step and secure the back of Placido's knee here. Because once I've got that, I let go of the upper body, it pulls me to his back. I don't want you to think that I'm pulling Placido to a position where I can take his back. I'm holding him still long enough that as Placido starts clearing the front head, he ends up behind. But again, high risk. This is an urgency sort of move. We need to make something happen, yeah? But it's again, you take advantage of it being unexpected too. Obviously, I have to be careful. I want to make sure I'm controlling this arm, otherwise I'm giving him basically a free takedown here. So when we control the arm, we're not controlling the armpit, just like in all our fundamental sections of this product, is that if I control the armpit here, Placido's still got good elbow mobility to grab my leg. If I'm controlling the elbow, we can step behind and now Placido starts playing a defensive movement and we can pull ourselves behind, right? We've got our front head, we've got good elbow control, we've got a good shallow chin strap, we hook. And it really makes it difficult for them to even take an underhook here because we're still blocking his elbow and we can end up basically bypassing their defenses and jumping straight to the rear body lock. So again, Kosoto from a standing front headlock to not move them, but hold them in position to allow us to move directly to. Guys, I just want to add on to the knee block, to the Kosoto hook to the back, is that, there kind of is a time and a place to use it, even though it is a high risk movement. So if you look at Placido's posture from the front head, right? Obviously, for me to return him to the ground, I'm pulling his head out and around. So the ease at which I could do this depends on his posture, right? So if Placido is leaning far forward like this, you can imagine it's going to be very easy to pull him down. And the further forward he is, the more space there is between me and his legs. But generally, when guys are recovering from front head, they're getting their head back above their hips, whether that's with a head pummel and they step and get their head high, or whether they're just trying to maintain the posture. So there are scenarios where Placido's posturing up here, and I'm starting to find it difficult to control. But you can see that means his leg is much closer to me to hook. So you can create kind of a dilemma with this technique, right? And that is, if we got Placido's posture broken, it's going to be much easier to return him to the mat. But maybe you're dealing with someone that's a lot stronger than you, very strong neck, and you're trying to pull them and they're getting high posture, that leg's going to be much, much closer to hook. So rather than think of this technique in isolation, we want to build it into sort of a dilemma based on their posture. Low posture, easy to return, hard to reach the foot, hard to reach the leg to hook. As they start posturing back up, the legs become closer, the mat return becomes harder. So that's how you would incorporate the Kosoto to the back into more of a dilemma-based system.